Hey everybody, welcome to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch Bocchi the Rock. Last time on Bocchi the Rock, Lonely Rolling Bocchi. Introverted Bocchi takes up the guitar in hopes of meeting friends, but her social anxiety is not so easily conquered. One day, a chance encounter leads her to join a band. So I'll say, I cannot find a wider description of the episode, but I think that kind of sums it up nicely. She joins the band.
I was waiting for you to say Bocchi and The Rock again.
Well,
On this
I didn't
episode
do
of
it today.
Bocchi and The Rock. No, last time we had her backstory about how she kept getting ignored as a kid and she was too hesitant to join into group activities. So mainly she only participated with the teacher because an adult is easier to form relationships with than your peers. And then she spent years learning the guitar in solitude, and she found out she was very good at solo work because she put her work up on YouTube. Cannot remember the name, Rockstar or something like that.
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero, that's right. And then found out she's bad playing in a group, but that's actually skipping a part. She brings her guitar into school, hoping to repeat the same thing that she did in elementary school and get a different result, which I believe is called insanity. And in fact, while she's sitting out on a swing, a blonde girl notices that she has a guitar, but also there was that redheaded girl at school who noticed she had a guitar from across the way, but didn't get to talk to her. Um, yeah, drags her out to a place that her sister owns to do guitar for her in her band's little concert thing. And that's when they find out that she's bad as a group, and they say, "You kind of suck," which causes her to retreat back into her shell. And we find out that she can play all right inside of a box, so she can't see the people talking to her. So that's how she's able to overcome that. And that's where we're at in that episode. I know that was kind of hit and miss, but it was better than the two sentences that we got from. But I
From
assume this.
IMDb, by the way, which likes to just do it short and succinct. So yeah, I think that hit most of it up. I'm looking at the names here now, which I think are Ijiki and Yamada are the other two girls who she's met. There's another girl they mention, who was their guitarist, who bailed on them, Kita. No idea what'll be happening with that, but we do have the three
By
girls.
the
They're on stage. At least they are doing things, and now we're gonna see how that develops.
by the way, I don't know where you looked, but that was literally the description I got for episode one right there.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, you'll have to show me where you got that, because I didn't find it.
The Wikipedia entry has an episode listing that has a
It
description
didn't.
episode per episode.
Of all things, Google didn't point me in Wikipedia, which is what I was looking for. I was just like, oh, I guess no one did it.
Yeah, you know the problem there is that Google has changed its search algorithm to be ad based and personalized, which is not good,
Whoa.
which is not great for searching for things you specifically want to find.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It seems to me that if we were like given some sort of opportunity to share with an audience better avenues of search, that we might be good at that. I don't know. We probably wouldn't be good at that, but I might be paid
If I
for it.
if I knew one might be using them, trust me, because a search engine that gives you ads instead of what you're looking for is actually not any good.
Well, actually, the thing that's actually surprising is that personalized search results are actually bad search results.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to find the stuff you're looking for because stuff you're looking for might not be personalized to you,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not going to find it.
Look, every week I develop a brand new interest, and there's no way that it can predict what I'm going to do next.
I need a benign, non-interactive search engine. I need a search
I
engine that has nothing to do with me because what
Mhm.
I'm looking for might not have anything to do with me.
Exactly.
It's fine for an autocomplete. Autocomplete is fine because that just helps me figure out things I might not be able to get off the tip of my tongue, right? God, I know this word starts with these four letters. I could have like an autocomplete, that'd be perfect. But I don't need the search results being filtered. That's an editor's hand in. That's not appropriate.
Right. I mean, like, there's obvious things to cut, like results that clearly do not matter to what you were trying to search. But I mean, that's basically just like SEO at that point. I believe people are literally try to hack the rankings and try to increase their visibility by manipulating the algorithm
But
at
you
some
can't
point.
do that if the top 10 results have the two
Hmm.
letters A, D next to them because those get put ahead of you no matter what.
Yep. So it's time to do SEO and ads together. So speaking of ads, so this episode, they haven't. I don't think they told us anything about what's going to happen, right?
Um, there was a thing at the end of the episode where it gave us the title and the peer down because that little place where they were performing is one of those downstep things, like a nightclub sort of
Yeah.
scenario. I don't know what you call those off the name of it. They have a name because literally when Bocchi was going there, she called it the name of what they're called. Off the top of my head, don't remember.
Well, undoubtedly they'll refer to it again. But I think like this, like Spy X Family, there's really not a lot to say or predict until it happens because it's more based on comedy, right?
Well, no, I mean, if it is comedy, it's not the comedy you're supposed to laugh at.
I think we're supposed to laugh at a little bit of it.
No, Griff,
They're being cute and silly,
I'm
after
gonna
all.
throw out there that when you're laughing at them, that's what you call punching down, Griff.
I'm laughing with them, you see.
No, you're punching down. You're
Look,
laughing at the social anxiety of a shut-in, which is inappropriate at best.
Look, you don't make the solution to your social anxious character to put them in a box where their eyes peer out cutely from the top and then have them say their cute little lines unless it's supposed to be a little silly.
I think what you do is you work them into the scenario as best as you can in order to then slowly work them out of their shell. And laughing at them, say you were in the room. Obviously, you're an audience and not an actual
Right.
person in the world. If you were
But
in the
but if we're
world laughing at them, that's going to push them into their shell.
but again, if we're talking about story tone, this isn't a dramatic story of dealing with anxiety and every single problem along the way and having to come out of your shell and the struggle to do it. It's like, no, this is silly, this is happy. We're supposed to be excited for these girls.
It's a girl that's been locked in her room for 3 years because she can't deal with people. I'm not sure that we're reading the situation the same way. Literally,
They clearly
it's
aren't.
a girl who's spent most of her life now reflecting on the fact that she didn't engage with people and is trying to fix it. It's
Mhm.
not a it's not a
Right.
happy girl laughing at her life's misfortune. It's a girl filled with regret and her inability to
Mhm.
move past it.
Right. You are correct in that being anxious isn't necessarily the joke here or something we should laugh at. But the gags are based around the individual being anxious, and it is the gags that are funny.
When I was in, God, I want to say middle school. It's, it, you know, the more the more problems you have during a period of your life, the more you kind of speed through it in your memory to the
A
point where it's
little
hard to
bit.
remember exactly. Say, let's just say late middle school, early high school. Cannot remember. I had such bad anxiety that I would
Mhm.
wait in my house, which was near enough to the bus stop that I could pace around in the house, peering out the window, waiting for the bus to come, watching all the kids outside, so that when the bus came, I would dash out the door to get to the bus before it pulled away.
Yeah, and if I were to make the anime scene for that, I would put some goofy music onto the run to see if you get there in time.
I think I would usually have VH1 playing on a TV nearby. So,
There you go. You had it. It was diegetic. You had it in the scene.
well, I'm just saying that's my point is that you could easily play that scene for comedy,
Hmm.
from an outside perspective, from like a
Yeah,
director's, but me in the scene itself, I'm shitting myself with fear. I'm sweating. I literally want to kill myself. It's not a happy scene. So
right.
just because
You
the
feel it
character,
more.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. From the perspective of someone living her life,
Mhm.
it's not a scene that I look at and want to laugh. It's a scene that I feel for. So that's why I feel like I want to say I'm seeing it differently than the narrative that you're giving it.
Then I guess I would like to go ahead and just go ahead and end on. I am rooting for Bocchi. I want to see her succeed, and I want to see you learn to play the guitar.
I think I mentioned before I tried, but I'm tone deaf. So I spent maybe I didn't give it enough time. I spent a night with like I don't know what they're called. It's like a little box sort of thing, and you either put
Mhm,
it around or near the guitar, and it's like it plays a note for you to play, and it'll signal if you're playing it right. And I
mhm.
just kept tuning the guitar, kept trying to play the note, tuning the guitar, play the note. Could not get it.
Yeah, a guitar seems more finicky than other instruments. I started with the woodwind, and you don't need to do anything with that. You stick in a reed, you blow at it, and it makes a noise, and it's fine.
Well, I mean, I had a recorder when I was in school,
Mhm.
which a lot of people think that's not a musical instrument. No, I'm talking
It
about
is.
a recorder, not a recorder, you know. But no, I'm talking an acoustic guitar as well, not like an electronic guitar or anything.
Mhm. Yeah, I think if I go for one, I'll probably grab an electronic one, and you know what? I'll tell you if I do. So,
We'll record it.
for yeah, for right now, let's go ahead and watch the episode. Oh, well, we have to cut this in now. before But before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, then you can come over and check it out on Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure. It all goes to supporting the channel just a little extra bit. Love the dog.
Is it Shiba Inu?
Yes.
What about it's a Shiba? I don't know.
Did they name it already?
Not sure.
I think it actually was just Pochita.
Is that an ice bath?
Apparently so.
I mean, it's literally all I can take right now myself, if I wanted one.
You No, stop trying to kill yourself by freezing to death, please. Oh, intro.
See, I used to take a lot of hot showers, like every time I felt bad or sore, or,
Hmm.
anything. Literally anything was wrong, I would jump a hot shower. But now that my hot water heater's been broken for the last month, there's a big difference between taking a hot shower and letting the hot water run out until you're just cold shower and just jumping into a cold shower. Big difference.
I have to say, so I used to do a whole lot of competitive swimming when I was younger, and usually this would be like crack of dawn or like 6:30. The pool is still like 60 degrees, and you're hardly awake. And the number one thing that will jumpstart you is jumping into the freezing cold water and then having to do a good handful of laps just to start your warm up for the day for that meet.
Well, I mean, I'm the kind of person who can just go outside and fall into the snow in a shorts and a t-shirt, right? I had
Hmm.
no problem with physical cold, but I don't even know. I just told you I could do it with snow, but running water, I'm like a fucking vampire. Is instantly
Right.
repulsed.
We found your one weakness amongst many others.
Yeah. Bullets, my one weakness.
Duck. Several days earlier.
昨日にじかちゃんから今後のバンド活動についてみんなで話し合おう。明日スターリー集合ねと家族以
Gratitude.
外からのロインに浮かれて
Why did they change it from line to lion?
こんな犬
Line.
娘が入ったら
Maybe they just like figured the interpretation was different.
Oh no, I mean I watched Kaguya-sama, and they still call it line in that too. I know that feel. Don't want to walk into a place alone. My aunt lives just down the road. I won't even go over her house unless somebody else is already going over there.
He's been watching for 15 minutes.
もうちょっと見てたい。干渉するのやめてあげて。あ、はい。ということで、第1回結束バンドメンバーミーティング開催します。拍手！パチパチパチパチパチパチパチ。
Do you think we meet the red-haired girl today or no?
I don't think so. I think that's gonna be next episode. Love their energy though.
そんな時のためにこんなものを。いいね。なんかやばそうなもの混ざってるけど。
Fun for the whole family.
Oh, it's a game.
学校の話。略して。
Ah, icebreakers.
はい、どうぞ。
Don't spill your drinks, you're liable for damage.
I thought for a moment it was like a thought she had read.
二人とも家が近いから選んだ。あ、下北沢にお住まいで。あれ？ぼちちゃん修学校でしょ？家ここら辺じゃないの？あ、いや、県外で片道2時間です。2時間。なんで？ここは誰も自分の過去を知らないところに行きたくて。
Yeah, I thought she
But they
actually
already
did
don't know
those.
your
す
past.
いません。高校でも基本一人なもので、楽しい浮かれたお話一つも提供できなくて。大丈夫。りょうもね、そんな友達いないし。うん。2時間だけ。とくん。父さんは私と同類なんだ。
Loneliness
休み
Hill.
の日は一人で廃墟探索したり、古着屋さん回ったり。いや違う。
Yeah,
りょ
nope.
うさんは一人でいるのが好きな人だ。コムショウは一人で服屋入れないし、ぼっちと一人好きの間には決して埋めることのできない深く大きな溝が。危うくトラップに引っかかるところだった。ぼっちちゃん、会話を楽しもうよ。
You heard it right here, Theta. The gap between us can never be closed.
No, I heard that. There's a difference between somebody who's just a loner and somebody who just can't be around people.
Yeah. You can't be around people, and I'm blind.
そこ嘘つかない。本当だもん。ぼっちちゃんは？あ、青春コンプレックスを刺激する歌以外なら何でも。青春コンプレックス？
This
説明しよう。青春コンプレックスを刺激する歌とは、夏とか青い海、花火、淡い恋といった一人の学校生活には無縁のワードが多用されて、
doesn't like seeing other people having fun and experiences.
そういう歌詞聞くとうつうつとしてくる。逆に青春時代の鬱憤を歌詞に叩きつけているバンドは大好物だよね。けど好きなバンドが覚醒。
Oh, is the guitar like something she's imagining?
Yes, that's her illusion.
Well, because last episode we didn't see her talking to it.
一人の世界に入らないで。ロックとは負け犬が歌うから心に響くのであって、成功者が歌えばそれはもうロックとは言わない。みんな結束してよ。結束バンドだ。
Why don't you guys for punk bands when
初ライブはインストだったけど、次はボーカル入れ
like
たいん
No
だ。
Boy No Cry?
そうなんですか。本当は
Sorry,
逃
it's
げ
One
た
OK
ギターの子が歌う
Rock.
はずだったんだけど、あの子どこ行ったんだろう。逃げたギターの子、私と同じコミュ障だったのかな。いや違う、真のコミュ障は逃げることもできない。ボーカルまた探さなきゃ。私は歌下手だし。
You sure about that whole prediction, Griff?
だよね。
Well, you know, I'm increasingly uncertain, but we'll see what happens.
フロントマンまでしたら私のワンマンになってバンドを潰してしまう。その湧き出る自信は何？羨ましい。その自信分けてほしい。そうだ、ボーカル見つけたら曲も作ろうよ。りょう作曲できるし、歌詞に禁句が多いならぼっちちゃんが書けばいいよ。私どう？明暗じゃない？小中9年間休み時間を図書室で過ごし続けたのはこのための布石。ニジカは何するの？お、えい。次はノルマの話。堂々と流された。
You know, realistically,
ノルマというのは
we just re-roll school again at some
ブッキン
point.
グライブって言うんだけど、バンド側にはライブハウス側から集客を保証するためのチケットノルマが課せられていて、ノルマ10枚。ノルマ以上売れた
The whole point of a band at a club is in fact to get people to show up.
I mean, it
ノルマ分
depends.
集客できない場合、その分自腹で払わないといけないんだ。つまり売れるまでめちゃくちゃお金いる。ざっくりまとめた。昨日のライブは私の友達が結構来てくれたからチケットはけたんだけど、あの出来じゃ2回目は来ない。だよね。りょうは友達いないから集客当てにできないし、ぼっちちゃんはごめん、大丈夫だから死んだ魚の目やめて。イマジナリーフレンドならたくさん
Say, yeah, she's in the perfect position to do it. I mean, specifically not the imaginary friends, but the internet imaginary friends.
Oh yeah, she has an audience. Come
Yeah.
see your Guitar Hero here live on stage.
Right.
今日一声出たね。絶対嫌だ。働きたくない、怖い。社会が怖い。豚さん
Did you carry that around with you?
私の結婚費用に貯めてくれてて、これでどうかバイトだけは。私たちを鬼にする気？大事に使わせていただかない、いただかない。そんな大事な
It's
お金
going right for it. I appreciate it.
でも働きたくない。だっていらっしゃいませ。絶対こうなって。
God, yeah, in this day and age.
Put it on trial for social anxiety.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
I can totally understand the first half, maybe not the trial part.
No, you see, you need to be executed for not being able to warm up someone's meal, of course.
ごめんなさい。何の話を？
Well, you wouldn't want to have a breakdown in front of somebody who's holding a camera.
You wouldn't want to have a breakdown in court either, especially when they're trying to execute you.
But court is nonsense. Don't worry about that fucking shit. Guys, somebody holding a camera recording you can cause the fucking breakdown.
That's right, you can't even run away, you're too anxious. They transliterated as much of the cuteness as possible.
りょうさんに預けた方がいいんじゃ。どういう意味じゃ。あのね、ぼっちちゃん、りょうはこう見えてめちゃくちゃお金遣い荒いの。お金持ちでお小遣いたくさんもらってるけど、楽器につぎ込むから常に金欠だよ。てれ、どこが褒め言葉に聞こえた？じゃあ近いうちにまたライブできるように頑張ろう。そして高校生でメジャーデビュー。バイト来週からね。学校終わったらうちに直行で。ぼっち、バイバイ。あ、はい。
Now, this place was really close to where she was coming from school, which we just learned is a 2-hour trip home, and it was getting dark when she left.
Right, so she's having a midnight ice bath to kill herself so that she doesn't have to go to work.
Well, wasn't that several days ago?
They agreed to do the work several days ago, and now they're actually doing the work.
Well, now this makes sense.
Okay. Alright, that's slightly more sensible.
I don't know what normal temperatures are in Celsius. Because I'm from America.
みじこちゃん、おはよう。今日はバイト初日だね。不安だろうけどちゃんとフォローするから一緒に頑張ろう。
Aww.
バイトをパックれようとしている私に
She's cute and
温
supportive.
かい言葉を。自分がいかに愚かなことをしていたか気づきました。気づかせてくれて、私を真っ当な人間にしてくれて本当にありがとうございます。
Making breakfast like, yeah, what?
ついちゃった。ぼっち頑張れ、ぼっち頑張れ、ぼっち頑張れ。
Do it a couple of times and you'll
チケ
be
ッ
get
トの
used
販
to
売は
it.
5時からですよ。まだ準備中なんで。
スタッフさん怪しまれてる。誤解を解かないと。
そっちが落ち着け。
Can't even explain herself.
なら最初からそう言いなよ。
すみま
私、ここの店長だからよろしく。
せん。よろしくお願いします。店長さんちょっと怖い。苦手なタイプ。にじかちゃん早く来て。
あれっていうか段ボールに入ってライブしたギターの子じゃん。確かマンゴー仮面。
Is that band named Black Us?
店長さん好き。
I suppose so.
The two white guys singing.
そんな名
Sorry,
前じゃない
the
でし
two
ょ。
Japanese people singing
お姉
Black
ちゃんも
Us.
適当なあだ名つけないでよ。
It's for the darkness in their souls, Theta.
前に説明したよ。ほら。
Oh, what about Neko? I just want to go see Neko
今日出
in
演
the
するライブ
movie.
ハウスはスターリー
No
って言うんだ
Sweets
けど
No
ね。
Live was also
私のお姉ちゃん
Japanese.
がそこの店長やってて、っていうか店の上のマンションに私ら家族が住んでて、心臓バクバクで聞いてなかった。そうでした。そういうことなので、だからそんな緊張しないでいいよ。ね、お姉ちゃん。
ここでは店長
Don't have to be and
仕
can
事に支
are
障
two
を
different
挟む
things.
Keeps herself professional
もう怖がらないでよ。
with juice boxes.
じゃあまずはテーブルからかたそうか。それ終わったら拭き掃除を。って、
Yeah, I would say something's missing here.
すみません。暗くて狭いところで一息つきたくて。一息つくの早っ。じゃあぼっちちゃんはこっちでドリンク覚えよっか。トニックウォーターはここから。ビールは
That's right, as a minor, you're totally allowed to serve the drinks.
覚えられない。早い。歌にして体に覚え込ませるしかない。どこから出した？怖い。
楽しそうですね。
出してくれるのは嬉しいけど、一旦ギターを置こうか。
あれ前のライブは下手くそだと思ったけど上手ですね。2時間
She used the full energy for that.
気づいてないみたいだけど
So I get this weird effect where
演奏の感じどっか
the
だ
bass sound I'm getting from the TV
仕事しろ
doesn't sound right until I like pull the headset
ド
away.
リンクスタッフは
Because all
Ah.
I'm hearing was like strings with no reverberation.
So that's kind of what you got.
500円払うともらえる。
No, I pulled the headset away and it sounded like actual music.
一杯500円ってそもそもなんでワンドリンク制なんだろう。そんなあからさまにボってるみたいな顔しないで。実はライブハウスは一応飲食店扱いなんだよ。よくわかんないけど、ライブできる場所ってだけで営業許可取るのってすごく難しいんだって。なるほど。だからドリンクを提供してあくまで飲食店としてお店開くんだって。
Yeah, basically.
って
A club is a restaurant you go to that just has more space for doing stuff.
私成長してる。いつの間にかお客さん入ってきたね。ぼっちちゃん今から忙しくなるよ。いきなり接客開始。なんて言えばいいの。本日はお日柄もよくこらえて
Ask them if they want to warm up their drink.
せめて一回予行練習を。いや、待って。終了しちゃった。すみません、コーラください。はーい。ぼっちちゃんコーラ。はい。
私ジンジャーエール
I mean, this works too.
ぼっちちゃんお客さんに
This pop kind of reminds me of like Reciteer, which is exactly the same context. They've opened up the store and now people are coming.
ウーロン茶とハイボールです。
お手洗いって
右奥進んでもらって左です。結局何も成長などしていなかった。ぼっちちゃん見て。
どうもアレキサンディズムです。
あのバンド結構いいんだ。
Alexandrism?
Yeah, they got 2 albums
大
now.
丈夫。ライブ始まったら暇になるから。お疲れ。あれ、受付は？店長が代わってくれた。今日のバンドはどれも人気あるし、勉強になるから見とけって。うちのお姉ちゃんあれなの。ツンツンでれみたいな。ツ すみません。
I don't know, she seemed pretty nice so far.
さんと目も合わせられなくて。これ使う？マンゴーじゃないけど。使わない。
I like how the band in the background just going on about like, hey, we've already been signed on.
私みたいなミジンコ以下にどうしてそんな優しくしてくれるんですか？私ね、このライブハウスが好きなの。だからライブハウスのスタッフさんがお客さんと関わるのってここと受付くらいだし、いい
Tideman.
箱だったって思ってもらいたいって気持ちがいつもあって。すみません。そんな場所でどう下手な接客を。いや違う、そうじゃなくて、私
Didn't you already introduce the
いい
band?
箱だったって思ってほしいんだ。
So you can't put text on both sides of the screen and expect me to read
楽
both.
しくバンドしたいの。
It's okay. One of them eats curry, another one's just perfectly normal, and the other one can barely reach the pedals.
いつかは笑顔で接客できるようになってほしいのもあるけど。あ、ぼっちちゃん始まるよ。
Like I said, we had time to waste until the musical number.
会場が一体になって、お客さんも演者も楽しそう。
This is a nice little smooth jam.
私のライブはお客さんは2000円も払って見に来てるんだよね。そんな人たちに
$20 for an entry ticket and some drinks? Yeah, no, that's not too bad.
少しずつでも変わる努力をして一緒に楽しくしたい。すみません、オレンジジュース。はい。
It sounds so familiar, but I can't place it.
It's definitely got that, like... Gosh, I can't put my finger on it either.
笑顔でお客さんの目を見て接客。笑顔でお客さんの目を見て接客。
I mean, oddly, it is easier to go from introvert to extrovert in a dark space.
いやー、ドキドキした。でもすごい、カウンターからちゃんと顔を出して接客できたね。あ、頑張りました。ぼっちちゃんのおかげできっと今日のライブがもっと楽しい思い出になったよ。ぼっちちゃんも一歩前進だね。
Character growth.
一歩一歩一歩、千歩くらい進んだつもりだったんだけど。
Sorry, we got 999 episodes left to go.
じゃあ今日はお疲れ。気をつけて帰れよ。
バイバイ。あ、お疲れ様でした。
え、りょうは帰んないの？
うん、もう少ししたら帰る。ぼっちちゃん。あ、はい。またね。あ、はい。また明日。終わった。なんとか一日乗り切った。バイト意外
That
と
was a 2-hour trek home.
明日も頑張るぞ。
And then there's one single person out there on the road and she has to stop because she can't pass by them.
そうだね。それにまた明日って言ってくれたね。うん。バンド組めてよかったよね。そうだ。ぼっちちゃんにロインしとこ。明日も
Why
頑張
did
ろ
you change it from line?
う。ひどいね。パパ、これ今から作ってきて。
病院連れてくか。
今頃熱が。
Yep, the anxiety got you.
ぼっちちゃんも協力してくれて
Well,
る
also
こ
that
とだ
shit that she
し。
did to try and catch a
あ
fever.
とは
Or a cold,
新しい
better.
ボーカルを見つけるだけだ。
Aha, so it is going to be episode 3.
はいはい、私。
Well, it's a good thing they introduced her now.
Well, they already introduced her. She was in the first episode, remember?
Oh yeah, very, very briefly.
Yeah, I'm gonna point
But,
that out, though.
I think it's fair to say you do empathize the most with our main character Bocchi here, right? That's your character pick, 100%.
Well, that's the That's the dynamic between us, Griff, is that
I know.
oddly, I hate people most of the time, but when it comes to these reactions, I'm empathetic, and you're a psychopath.
Which is why I have to go with Ryu. I vibe with Ryu. So that's going to be my pick for the series, I think.
Well, I just mean that between the two of us, you laugh at something or say something, and I have to then come in with the defense of people who think this way or what's going on here and how I would equate it to my own life. And
See, that's great though. Just like going on, being able to make that connection, elaborate on it, and like make a connection between like art and life. That's good. Meanwhile, I'm just like, oh yeah, I like the girl because she's she's a loner.
見てください
Oh, concert number 3.
yeah, that's what we got last time. This is all I can remember. Well, last time though, it was a view of the stairs leading down to now I guess we're gonna call it a restaurant. But
Down into the dark abyss of our souls.
well, I mean, this is a different place. If I had to guess, this is the karaoke bar.
Yeah, no, that would make sense actually.
It's
100%.
either the karaoke bar or this is school. Because it's either school where she's gonna meet the redheaded girl, and those are like fold-out tables, like the cafeteria, or this is the karaoke bar that we just saw her in.
Gosh, I'm trying to imagine now a school where it's all like below level and you have to like take stairs downwards into the dark first. If that's what my experience of school was going to be like, I would never go.
These aren't stairwell. There's no stairs into the dark here. And also, we saw her school's multi-level. We literally saw her going up and down stairs.
Right, because these are well-constructed schools that they have there that make sense. They're not the Abyss School.
But I'm just saying, this is like obviously like a first-story stairwell, and that hallway is only dark because there's no light at the door. Obviously, that's either a closet or something. Probably a storage closet.
So at least for now. So this time we have our one singular step. Next time we're getting the full band together. And then I guess after getting the band together on 3, we're probably going to go into something exciting on 4.
We know that
That's just kind of how I
there's
see it.
12 episodes, right?
Yes.
So, if the emphasis of the story is Bocchi coming out of her shell, then I'm going to have to anticipate some sort of larger and larger structure going on. Like going from obviously talking to the redhead girl to, which is a one-on-one activity, to selling tickets or advertising, which is a talking to a lot of strangers, to talking to a crowd from stage, to, building up over time, maybe even then moving on to a venue that's larger than the one that we're starting off with here. So just venue after venue of her talking to more and more people in a dynamic but realistic manner.
Yeah, I think so. We go over each little step and we don't like skip any progress. I think that's good and fun. It definitely will be plenty of content.
That's just my guess.
Yeah, that's true. About all we can do is guess. We've seen 2 episodes, so we're hoping to see more. So in that case, I think that probably ends our commentary for right now, right, Theta? Anything else to say? Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and end here, everybody. This has been Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?